Hello and welcome, club members, to another episode of Red Acre Neighborhood Watch. Hi, how you doing? It's good to see ya this September month. We are so excited to talk about all the things we have and show off all the art we have today, and just to sit down and vibe and get cozy with you all. Thank you so much. RK and Maxwell, we saw those subs come through. That's so awesome of you. We do have a little bit of a different setup. Right now, we have one of our guests and one of our lore hounds, Dana, manning the camera. She is doing an awesome job. Make sure you give her props and shout outs throughout to let her know how amazing she is. My internet is apparently being overrun by Chorus and is dropping out here and there and everywhere, so she is helping me out with that. So of course we have Dana as one of our guest hosts. We also have Novo in the E-Flesh, also one of our hosts.
Hello. With regular this time, but soon.
We will work on stretching them out throughout the whole episode.
They're gonna get nice and stretchy. We love Novo leg.
Just every 10 minutes we'll go another inch. Of course, we wanted to shout out to all of our supporters. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We put all of the money that the channel earns into giveaways. So this month we have 2 giveaways, and one giveaway plus a little bit of the other was completely paid for by you guys. I'm so excited to give those away throughout our episode.
We love away gives. Or we don't. I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
Y'all are gonna have to remind me if you guys like those things, because I'm not sure anymore.
The away gives. But yes, of course, since we have a new streaming setup, let us know how the audio is. Everything changes, everything can be different. We can turn things up and down. Zayden's going to stream. That just kind of stays constant. But thankfully, we have Winterfrost taking care of our counts today. Also, a reminder that if you're not in the Discord, make sure you get in the Discord, because a lot of the lore that we discuss here can also be found and discussed in spoilers and speculation. And also a reminder to stick around afterwards, because we try and raid somebody who is new playing TDC and join them in their quest to join the cult. All the good stuff. Also kind of a secret little thing I wanted to tell you guys is to keep your eyes and your calendars open for October 25th.
Yes.
Something secret comes your way.
Very secret. Super mega secret.
It's going to be great. I don't have a time yet, but we will let you know the super secret time as soon as we pin that down. But yes, October 25th.
Secret and super. Be there. Or be shrouded in secret.
Yeah, there you go. Previously on Red Acre Neighborhood Watch, we talked about the Tin Hat Cavalry, we talked about the Dead Skeptic broadcast and Watchers, and today we're going to be talking about the in-between, spies, bridges, and a possible impersonation. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and then we have our 2 hosts, Novo and Dana, and then also me. Everyone knows me, Zayden. This time I don't have a creative backstory for you guys. It's just absolutely just regular Zayden this time, plain like when you eat your nuggets without any sauce. That's it. That's it.
Ready?
That's all we get.
That's what serial killers do, though, right?
Oh my gosh. Almost Zayden. All right, so this month, generally speaking, as far as Speakeasy goes, the Watchers have expressed how forbidden it is to kind of talk about the place between and go, and how they would just be generally destroyed if they go there at all. So that's just been off limits, just as much as off limits as I guess spells is off limits, as anything else off limits is Vanessa makes things off limits, right? But they explained this month that their song prevents a ship of thesis situation, and it allows people to renew themselves. It keeps the song preserved as well.
It's good, right?
If y'all don't know
That's
what
me
the
too.
ship of thesis is, it's a thought experiment that
And
raises
what's the
the
clock gotta
question
say?
of whether the objects that has all of its components replaced remains fundamentally the same object. So, like, if I had a sock and the sock had like a hole, and I got a piece of fabric from another sock and I put it on that sock, is that sock the same sock? Is it? The fabric has changed. Is the sock the same? Anyway, so that's the whole concept of it. But yeah. So in regards to the place between, and if SAO owns it, they said, ours, no, we believe it is. Have you dreamt of one place over and over? House, school, these dreams recur. Yes. Before
We did
Werder's song,
it.
before we knew ourselves, when the old tongue bound itself in the minds of beasts,
Cool.
we believe
So
those
now
beasts.
we,
But you, before saw the mountain in dreams, saw identity outside the body, speaking of great works, lessons, not us, before us, pure. We, the voice, especially, seek how your kind now returned. Why it speaks to you, we know not. It is a space we cannot own. So, big brand SAO because you always need a thesaurus, right? When you speak with them. So at the beginning of this, they kind of try to relate it to you to how it is to a caveman would be at the time, because the place between is so old, right? And it's been around since cave times. So they're like, you know how you kind of maybe have like a reoccurring dream. Like for me, my reoccurring dream is that I'm in this like tower that spans beyond the heavens and I can never reach, and I've been chased to death basically, personally. So like they're basically like, so the cavemen kind of had this reoccurring dream themselves, like way before anything. And in that dream they saw the mountains, and in the mountains they saw identity outside the body, speaking of great works, lessons. So the soccer has fled. No, GG. Anyway, so that's kind of basically just it. And then at the end, it's just the voice kind of just trying to figure out why now, out of any time, this place has revealed itself to you. I mean, why did it reveal itself in the first place is also a very good question to ask ourselves, right? Ella's already in sock puppet.
That's
HQ says we're partway there.
But Zayden,
is-
you bring up such a good point. Like with this place revealing itself, like it does feel like instead of being a place, it also has a lot more power, obviously, and maybe power that not even the voices can understand and control. So maybe there's more there than we know.
Yeah, there is, and for SEO especially, if they can control, because like that's always been like the biggest thing, right? If you control Old Tongue, you can control just about anything in regards to voices, and in fact, you can even control people too if you do the right movements, right? We saw that during the culling, a lot. But anyway, so so there definitely is a large amount of power to be grabbed with whoever has the most knowledge of that place. And I guess the fact that it maybe strips SAO of being able to view from it is kind of an inherent weakness in comparison to TMC who can stay in there, or TAD who can feel things in there. But we'll get much more into that actually right now. Dun 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 dun, because it's the information that we got from SEO is just like a little bit different than the information that we got from TAD in the past, and I mean like back in August. So
Cool. So now we
sorry, that has okay. So TAD was finally able to stay in the place between at this point and witness it in its entirety, and he gave a different viewpoint. So he said this was our homeland far above. This is where we made contact, the refugees from their tribe, those who would never heard words. There on the mountain, the daughter of doubt taught them. Those who had never heard words are basically people that spoke Old Tongue, right? Because they did not speak words; they spoke their body language. And if that's the homeland of it, so that maybe a place where the daughter of doubt would take people to teach them how to speak. I don't know, but I don't know. I personally don't know, but I feel like there is something crucial when it comes to the differences of how two things are being said, that maybe they kind of might seem contradictory, but I haven't explored all the angles as towards where maybe they might be complementary in a way, like we see things in other works of literature where two people have two different accounts of something, and while they might appear to both contradict each other, under the right light, they actually make sense, and they actually tell a different story together. But anyway, so following up with that, TAD was taken to the place between again on September the 18th, and he said he heard the wind, and he felt the muted light on our skin when the sun met the moon, and he was unable to see anything. However, he said he heard what he thought was a distant call that sounded plaintive or sad and mournful. He said he didn't know what it was, and it was not there the last time they went to the place between. So there's definitely been a development there, or maybe it's his maybe he's getting more affinity for being in that place, and because he's there more now, he might be able to remember more about it or whatever, but we don't know. So that's just like my speculation of it so far, just like taking what they said at face value. I guess as much face value as you can take TBC context.
That's interesting that he said he heard something in there that wasn't before, and we know that this place is like full of magical quote unquote properties. I wonder if like there's something to do with voice creation in there. Like, what if he's hearing the sound of a new voice that's being created or something? That's super tinfoil, you guys. That's just me.
My super tinfoil is that this was a place that Daughter of Doubt tied language to Old Tongue, that like was able to be like, this means that in the Old Tongue, or this means that in Old Tongue, and this means that. I don't know. That's just my tinfoil. There's so much that this could be at this point.
Maybe it's the Daughter of Doubt herself howling in the background like a spooky motherfucker.
But anybody would want to know Old Tongue, even if you were like, oh my god, gods. Like, you could use Old Tongue to like control, maybe stop the gods too. Like, for example, IHT trying to give everyone Gorgon, basically. But like us, through Old Tongue, I guess. So, yeah, I'm ready. Definitely there.
Come on.
Some of our friends in chat are saying that maybe it could be dead voices, and if that's the case, just letting you know, it's definitely not Dance Rest because she's not dead. So
sad and mournful.
It is not her.
He did say that he heard a distant call that was plaintive or sad and mournful. So, which they just mean the same thing. So, maybe. But it was like a call, so maybe. But I don't know. Was it calling to him? Was it just calling out? Why was it calling? How was it calling? Etc. Etc.
Right, and sad and mournful.
And
like,
sad and
about what?
Yeah, exactly, dude. No, y'all have not seen Novo take down everybody. Novo just like OTK'd the map in this thing.
In the literal words of Novo earlier, I will go feral.
No, you can't hold this against me.
I heard you say the words.
And what's the club got to say?
Novo is a Chaos Lord. Please send lores and tell your voices to BH. Cass is coming for you.
Oh god. Hi, Cass.
RK says, I heard Novo is super violent and bloodthirsty and feral. You're saying it here, live on the Red Acre Neighborhood Watch.
RK says, wow, I heard Novo is super violent and bloodthirsty and feral.
That's what I just read, Zayden.
Dang, Novo. I'm sorry.
That's the mage.
It just seems like it's such a shocker that I had to read it twice. Like, I was so gagged, unfortunately.
So much so.
But anyway, so I think we have time for an away give while we put these beautiful hats on our parents.
Hats.
I love it. Party hats for everyone. Yes, away give.
Is it away give time?
I think it is. I don't know.
don't
Do
know.
people like away gives anymore? Are they not trendy? Are they not a thing?
Quiet.
I don't know if we even care about away gives. Like at all.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Away gives are still a thing. Okay, we can do an away give. We have 2, and our first away give is going to be some custom art from our very own Alexis, which we will see in the community segment today, and we have seen before, and their art is amazing. Let me start this giveaway.
Not gonna lie, Novo, that was pretty feral. I
I'm-
beat someone because they were like in the way of us like retrieving the body, and Novo, like without even blinking, like instantly took that person down, and I was like, oh, okay, Novo, alright.
I have takedown for a reason, you know?
Novo, help!
Oh god.
I'm drawing Ubu.
Bonk.
You get that iframe. Oh wait. Bonks don't give iframes anymore.
Oh, there's a stalker.
All right, Novo, you said
I made a mistake.
you'd
take
get
down
him.
Hunt the strong 3 mil on HTS 1000 hours on the Blackhawk Club Kane.
All right, away give time. Drum
Away
roll.
give time.
Oh,
Drum
I can
roll.
do a drum roll now, you guys. Did you hear it? Did you hear my drum roll?
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is actually very good. Not gonna
Okay.
lie.
Incredible.
Thank you. The winner is No Journey.
No Journey. Congratulations on winning an away
Congrats.
give.
Congrats, that's so exciting. Make sure to message me on Discord and I will get you hooked up with Alexis, who this is the artist of this commission giveaway. And now I will shove it back to you, Zayden, or...
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this evidence, but I realized that Joan can't open the door. Is it in here? No, it's not. Yes. So, we have some more on TAD this month as well, but I think we might just be better off getting out of this real
That part's
quick.
done.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and head over
Now
to
what?
the exit, and then we'll tell you all about TAD.
So now we.
T-Post Lucid! He's here! He's coming for you!
T-Post Lucid.
Oh, there's a stalker too! Hey, dude. T-Post Lucid is coming for you! Here, I got him. Yes. That was spicy. There they go again, being feral. Ooh, and they had the flashbang ready. That is some pro play, guys.
Alright, I guess we talk about the Eider now. So, the Eider was also seen looking for a trusted SAOite that could help him find bells. And,
he need, like a bridge, yeah.
yeah, kinda.
Yeah, he was kind of looking for like a bridge slash trying to like kind of I guess maybe like a spy as well. Maybe we'll get. There was a conversation where 2 got to talk to each other, right? With like 2 hosts, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, right? We'll see.
Big thong.
Big thong. but
Big thong.
like huge thong, but maybe, yeah. Honestly.
Just maybe. He also states that you can specify the terms of sacrifice for him, which I find really interesting, actually.
Yeah, it is completely contradictory to SAO, and this is something that we've known for a long time. But I love that he brought it
Can we
up
go
again
already?
because he gave it a little more detail this time, where he was like, you can just specify literally everything about it. And then whereas SAO,
Over
they
there.
kind of choose what they remember from you, and if you choose, they choose even if they remember you. But anyway,
Oop,
yeah, and that's the
that's the
harvest.
tea.
That's the harvest, and that's the tea. Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like he believes in choice or something.
Who would have thought?
Weird. Weird.
Heads up, y'all. On mission.
He also briefly confirmed that only 2 people from Dead Skeptic made it into the Red Acre. He explains that, quote, I do not believe the group is here. Only 2 made it in, I suspect. The host I lost, a dear friend, and yes, the caller who remains, end quote.
So when he says that, I think the host I lost. Oh no, go behind you! Oh no! Dun, 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 dun. I could have grabbed him. You wouldn't have even had taken. What the? What the? You didn't have to. Okay, moving on. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted.
Stalker watching us.
Um,
Shh, shh, shh.
I think the host he lost is the captive, and then the dear friend is the caller. And I think it's kind of ironic. He kind of mentions that eventually that like he like rebelled against him, so it was like he kind of created the instrument of rebellion, and then it rebelled against him. That was pretty ironic. But anyway, that is really just it. So only 2 adults, I guess, that we get to potentially have had as allies are now brain blasted.
It's good, right? Shh. Texting HQ.
But who knows? There's always the potential for
It's nice.
UC. I do see UC potential, and then also DS trying to make communication with us now as well, and then maybe the captain too.
Mayhaps.
Is Cody gone for sure? We'll have to see. Rest in peace, Cody. Rest in peace. Yeah.
No, he's not gone. He's just chilling with Dance for us, right, guys? That's how it works, right?
That's
They're
right,
just
guys.
like at a farm together. They're just hanging out, like sipping some tea and watching the sunset, you know. You know, just going to the farm, you know.
They're in a farm.
They
Yeah,
went out for milk.
They went. It was so bad. But then yeah, and then TAD also spoke a little bit about how his little TIDs inside of people communicate with each other too, right? Tina?
Yeah. So he was talking about it, and he was saying that when hosts meet, whether they're speaking or not, he said much passes between in a glance. Words can be coded in anything. The host is often not aware of it, but we spread from one to the next. We share insight with each double, leaping between you via the body.
Like a virus.
A
See?
little bit, yeah.
Conclusion. TID is virus.
TID is COVID. Got
TED
it.
Talk.
That's it in my head.
Never.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He also talked a little bit about the hunter, because a lot of people do have the suspicion that he's impersonating Bells, because we're all really not sure what's going on with that. But he did say,
Sacre bleu.
he said, "You believe that the hunter mimics Bells. My makers could not do it, but with the wolf god, I cannot know. It is a disturbing thought, him acting as a mentor, concealing."
Okay, here's my thought on that. My thought is, it makes total sense because the hunter is a doo-doo bag that he would do something like that. But we also know that the hunter was mimicking Dance for Us, and then we got told that that won't happen again. We don't
Yes.
he won't do the same trick twice.
Yes.
So I think that somebody else is I want to pin it on the hunter since the hunter mimicked before, and no one will suspect me.
The problem I also have with that is that when I talked with SAO and I was like, how does SAT control function? Who controls that? And I was just kind of trying to figure out how SAT control worked and who was able to control it or whatever. It seemed like it was very specific. Only a few people knew how to do it. And then so if it's a mimic, then it's something that is a very good mimic because it seems that not even SAO is aware that someone might have been stolen it from them. But I don't know. SAO said that it would not happen again after I spoke with them, and then I don't know. It hasn't. So it's really confusing to me, but I don't know. So I don't think the hunter mimicked, but I do like the idea that someone definitely is coming forward with it. I guess to create more confusion as towards everything.
Or if it really is Bells, then there's like a whole book of info that we don't know. That's like behind the scenes of how she got where she is. That we want to read. Give us that book. Give us that book.
Yeah, maybe there's that book. It could be that the TAD frag that Bells had, and who someone assimilated her memories. It's all a secret plan. Someone says. I don't know. I think it was Bells, but like if someone impersonated her, it tracks. I think it was Bells too, and that's why I think it had to be something that SAO messed up on or whatever, or secret that got out of Old Tongue.
Alright, clip that. Zayden said SAO messed up. Clip it and send it. Send it in a live rebellion.
We can mess up. I think it is kind of Oh, Sealy, right? I think it is sort of. Stalker's right here in the middle. I think. Yeah, he's jumping right here.
Where?
He's where I pinged by the truck. I think he went inside the door.
Yeah, he's been on me for at least 5 minutes.
Dude, I'll tase him.
Please.
Okay,
I think the man has like 3 photos at least on me, and I'm getting a little tired.
She heard. She hears it.
Noble Farrell. Oh, I found him. He's here. See?
Is he just red door?
There. He's pretty fast. Nice ping. He placed a trap. He's going up.
Angel coming. Hide now.
Those kids are in for it now. Full alert.
But anyway, so yeah, it is a contradictory statement to me. So it does confuse me.
Thank you.
At times, because they were like, yeah, no one can get in, and then I do think it is Bells too. So it's like, so if it really is Bells, then must be there. And Sealy, I do think that SAO does mess up, and I think sometimes they don't recognize it, or they try to hide that they messed up, and that gives them a lot more weakness than strength, I think. Because I think not acknowledging that you're wrong is what you were. But that is just me. That is just my personal on it.
That's a really good point.
But anyway,
If you're like missing that introspective piece.
let me go ahead and
Oh my god.
yeah, they are, and I think a lot of voices are.
We did it. Part of
They
it.
inherently just are missing that one piece. Always.
HQ's got the next. Get down.
But yeah, now I think it is time for an away give.
Another away give. I can take that. Our second away give for this episode is some wonderful custom character art by one of our resident favorites, Finch. Let me open that up for you guys so that you can spam that giveaway. Alright, exclamation point giveaway. When that opens up, we'll enter you into the giveaway.
Shh, shh, shh. Hey, look at us. Technically competent.
They just
Good. And now we are.
You guys are gonna make it out. I believe in you.
Oh, easy. I'm not stressing. Have you seen Novo?
I heard he's feral.
I'm like, but like, I just saw him, duel this person and like, like, Novo's crazy. Absolutely fair.
Thanks.
I would put my life in Novo's hands. Let's just say that.
Absolutely.
Oh god. Don't trust me.
All right, I am closing the giveaway, and the drum roll. That one wasn't as good, but that's okay. The winner is Soviet or Keith. Congratulations. Make sure to message me on Discord after our episode, and I will get you and Finch synced up.
Oh, congratulations, Soviet. Keith. But yeah, so we just need one more phone speed trap. That was the most excited Pog Soviet. That was the most excited Pog Soviet.
Cool. Get down.
Big pog for the away give winners.
We love away give
So now we.
winners, but we also love our people that accepts commissions for us too, and give us the opportunity to buy their art and showcase it here as well.
1000%. If you are ever interested, just send me a message, and I have a list of people that I pull from every month. And I think after our club members make their brave escape, we will then move on to our community segment, which is so good.
Excited. That's the best part of the segment, this whole thing, community segment.
Honestly, I know that last month I said it was really good, but it's really good this month too, you guys. OMG, I can't wait to show you.
Oh wait, didn't we have a poll? Wait, we had a poll for you guys about the impersonation.
Oh, you're right. I could do that.
I completely forgot. Okay, wait. So before we do, we should have done that. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. So we have a poll for y'all. So our poll is: we want to know if y'all think anyone impersonated Bells. So the question is, who impersonated Bells? We have Hunter, SA1, neither, which would be like someone else, and it was Bells, basically, is what I would like. And impersonated Bells doesn't mean like if you pick SAO. I'm not saying that Bells coerced by SAO. I mean like SAO using Bells' voice, like, you know. Otherwise, that would just be Bells being coerced by SAO, so that would be D.
Oh, this is interesting so far. You know what we should have done? We should have done this before we talked about it and you gave your opinion, and then after, to see who changed their mind.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, poll results are in. And we had 3 people say it was the Hunter. 1 person say SAO. 3 people said neither, and 7 people said it was Bells.
I'm pretty sure it was Bells too, so I
I hope
agree.
it's Bells.
I have no idea. I'm trying to survive into junior prom. I love that quote. But what form of bells? Poppy says. Some tea. Ooh boo.
That's like really the question. I think that's a very good question to ask.
I mean, I guess apparently she's alone. Apparently. Then she learned. I don't know. I mean, it could be that Bells just learned how to communicate. But I don't know, because when she was in like that form, she was telling people to go to them or that they would hurt her. So I don't know. It's hard to not think it was an SAO core singer, but then it's like, why did they do that? Was that for old tongue knowledge? Who knows? Lots of things here are just shrouded in mystery. So she mentioned the captive. So.
It's such a tangled web for sure.
Absolutely. But we can go ahead and move on to our beautiful community segments. We can show y'all I know y'all are dying to hear first and see and read and look more at art.
Yes, and can we like give all the hearts and love to Dana in the chat for expertly taking us through this segment.
I am
Thank you
trying
so
my
much,
hardest.
Dana.
Thank you very much.
You are doing wonderful.
Ready to go?
Yep, let's do it. All right, for the September edition of our community segment, one of the artists that we have is, of course, Sans. And they submitted a lot of amazing work as usual. We have a Hunt the Strong, that's kind of up at the top with his bloody blade. And we have Dance for Us and A Child. And I'm sorry, not Dance for Us. Die for You. I'm too excited about the other ones, guys. We'll get there. We have Die for You and A Child, and they're just vibing with that Light of Rebellion. Then we have Dance for Us with Handcuffs and Chains, and I cry. And Sam says, I only drew this because of Leia's fake breakdown last month, so you can thank her for this. I don't know what you're talking about. Dance for Us is alive and well, so she'll send you a postcard from the farm.
That's gonna have a very interesting Saturday morning when the mailman comes and gives him a card from DFU. And they're just like, I lived, bitch. Those are the only words on there.
Let's see. And then Sans also drew me with Dance for Us, which was such a beautiful, nice surprise. Cute little purple buns. Thank you so much. And then we also have some gift art of Void with the Seat the Grudge sign, throwing up peace signs. So great.
Can I just say, on the little HTS one, I love that you can see the curses. It's so good.
Isn't it? I wish I could just put all of these up, like full
Right?
page. Because the detailing is so great. We also have some art from Sparrow Moon. And here we have what was a gift for a close friend. And that led them to do something they've never done before, which is, I presume, drawing Farron, or Farron's two kiddos, Marion and Farron. And I'm already like vibing because purple headband, like I want it. Just everything purple. I love it so much.
You are a big sucker for purple. Like if it's purple, yeah, Leia will buy the purple thing.
It's true. And these backgrounds too. They're just so like swirly goodness. We also have some, you know what? I've been not doing my job of posting the links. Let me go back and do that just really quick. Here is Sans Twitter. And Sparrow's Twitter. Gotta credit these amazing artists. This is a submission from Liz, obviously, if you couldn't tell, from an artist, I believe it would be pronounced
Well, I've
Quippin.
never seen this character before.
Who is this redheaded
It's
lab
not like
rat?
they plagued me for so. I made this clear.
Oh, so this was a double commission. The artist had 2 different styles available, and they went with this one. And Liz says, talking to gods and it leading to blackouts can be pretty horrifying, a pretty horrifying thought when you think about it. And then she said her style with the wide eyes just seemed to perfect for representing this. So of course the first one's like picturesque. I kind of view it as like a yearbook photo, and then the second one is like, oh, by the way, now you're possessed and a god's in your head, and welcome to Redacre. You know.
I love this style so much. It's so good.
It
It's
definitely
really
has
good.
a vibe.
It's completely beautiful. I love that there's 2 to show like a story with it as well.
Right? I love the shading as well.
I agree. Another artist we have, definitely not on stream with us right now, Novo.
Who's that?
Who that?
Never heard of
This-
them before.
This is a Dance for Us outfit. And his comment was, what crimes will she commit? And I'm like, all of them, and she'll get away with all of them. Because look at that outfit.
I love it. I love the design too, Novo. Like adding
Thank you.
her symbol in the middle of the dress, and then
I
the
love
frilliness. I love the layers of it. It's very, 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 very beautiful silhouette. The hair is also on point as well, and the gloves to match. Love it. Lace, yes.
Thank you.
I love that she could like dance a beautiful solo in it and then like go kick someone's ass at the same time.
Oh, she absolutely could. And she will.
I love it so much.
And Novo draws the best legs. His legs, unmatched.
We also have some art this month from Cole. One, they both hit me in the stomach, but this meme is so good. Me when Leia says Dance for Us is gonna come back. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. She is. She's there. She's fine. Everything's fine. Fire emoji. And then on the right hand side, this is Leia and the Dance for Us symbol, and it just warmed my heart. Thank you so much. A meme and a beautiful thing. It's perfect.
This is adorable.
I know, and they actually are looking for people to DM them to do art for them. So if you're interested, hit them up.
It's so adorable. I love it.
I love her buns so much. But I'm biased, but also they're great. We also have, speaking of amazing, great art, we have a submission from Ryder. And these are nesting dolls. So it's 8 layers of nesting dolls, and each represent a part of SAO. And then the innermost layer, that little teeny one at the bottom, is the Idare. And they said that each layer has at least 2 sides.
This looks like so much work. It's very, very beautiful. Ryder did a great job with these.
I agree.
She should be.
I love the hands. The hands. So good. Little it looks like,
Teeny tiny handprints. How did you do teeny tiny handprints?
I want to know too. Did you have a doll and you did their handprint? Are you just amazingly
you're
good
so
at drawing
smart,
hands?
Leia. That would have been. That's so. Yeah, Leia, you're genius.
Well, thank you. Did we clip that? Can we clip Zane saying
Can we
that?
clip that?
Oh man. Here
Soundbite.
is yeah, need that soundbite. Here is Ryder's info. We also have some art from Cretaceous, and another one that I just wish they could all be full pages because the detailing is so fantastic. Okay, we have some commissioned art. So we have a bunch here. It's a lot to take in. Take your time because they're all fabulous. So we have a commission about Tyr, who saw LL's symbol in SatCon, and hearing that SAO denied it, had a mini breakdown because of trauma. And then we had, it seems like maybe an art trade between Cretaceous and Massium of some expressions. And then we have a commission by Novo for Poppy's birthday, with Poppy's kid holding Hello, I'm Ellie's kid's hand, with Frogtoad's kid being a bit feral in the background. That sounds familiar. And being happy about the good, pure, gay view. Love it. And then the last one is Migrant and Insane Scots did a joint commission for a fun piggybacked chase down the airway with a photo bombing sleeper in tow. Oh, I think we went a little bit too far. Can we go back to Cretaceous? And Cretaceous said that these were great to paint and every piece they had fun with, and they are open for commissions, $20 an hour. They are awesome to work with. We have worked with them before, and they also offer some fast
too, right? These streams sometimes are like
they stream the art as well,
so you can see it being made. It's pretty cool.
Which is so cool to have that interactive.
And I would like if someone watched me work, I'd die.
Dude, same.
Like, don't do that, please. Thank you.
And they also have like some fast sketches that start at like $5 to $10. So DM them on Discord if you're interested. So I know that that's like a ton of info to read about each one, but like so necessary to set up what each one of these represents. What do you guys think?
I love it. Great art is very, very well made. I love the art.
I
love
agree.
their eye of perception is very, very true. They can really draw really well. I love it, and I love their comic style, like with the giant snap and then the scared children make up odd stories, like kind of just around her. It's very, 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 very nicely written.
Their art is just chef's kiss.
I agree. I feel like if there's an emotion in the world that they can't draw, then it doesn't really exist. Because they're just so great with expressions.
Yeah, insane details as always, like Poppykin says. Absolutely. Just like so much detail. So much. Yeah.
Another amazing artist that submitted this month is, of course, Cam. So they submitted some older pieces that they're really happy with, that they wanted to put out here in between some commission work. So we have that they said the name fragments reminded me carpal tunnel exists, but it's absolutely worth it, and both pieces were fun to work on. And then the other two are work in progress thrown in there for fun, as well as an icon from back when their kid was struggling to juggle SAO and Chase the Sun. They also said that there's parallels in each of the finished ones based on the character. And they said, do you ever just sell bits of a voice and your memories to the boogeyman after following the big bad wolf? I mean, no. Nope. Mm-mm.
I love the shot of the shape, like about to suplex them or whatever, like drop on them. I've always loved the idea of the AI, the shape, just like walking over things, because it doesn't take fall, but that would be kind of broken, I guess, because we take fall, but anyway. So, I like that nightmare. That's a nightmare I want to live in. Yeah.
You know, if we just take the shape and just, like, squish it a little bit and give it a couple more feet and arms, my baby AI idea could just be right here.
Leia, no.
We would need more. Like, imagine if there were baby AIs, but we could, like, push them away with, like, flashlights that charge over time or something. I don't know. Anyway.
I love it. And then they hiss at you and then, like, scurry away.
Okay.
And then when they're in the dark and you
idea
don't
is-
see them, and they're like, "Mana,
that
mana."
idea is now trademarked Question Games. Just so you know. Thanks. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Can I just say about the Idare piece? I just noticed, and like in the floor, there's the name fragment
Yes.
poses, and oh my god,
It's so much
it's
work.
just
Yeah.
so good.
It's so
Right?
good. Yeah.
Amazing work. And we also have art this month from one of our artists that participated in the giveaway, of course, Alexis. And here we have a picture of Keith's character. We have some reaction images featuring Alexis's character, and then a full, beautiful illustration. It makes me want blue hair, I'm not gonna lie. I have purple hair, but the blue looks tempting.
I love the hair detail that Alexis puts in the blue hair. It's so like fluffy. It's like, what are the secrets in there? What's hiding in there? Is there a poodle in there? Is there a dog? Is there a whole colony of ants in there? What is it? I need
Knowledge.
to know. Knowledge.
So if I get smart, that's what's gonna boost my roots. Got it. Got it.
You heard it here, folks. The key to big hair, big book.
Oh,
Big book.
we need to clip that. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry, Alexis. We love your art. We also have art from our wonderful photo editor, Massium. And he always just leaves me the best comments in his submissions. This one is, you.
You. Which one is you?
You.
Which one is you? Leia?
I don't know.
I feel very much like the bottom right one, I guess.
I mean,
Mornings
fair.
when I
I'm
wake up,
kind of a
that's me.
mess. Yeah, right. I also saw that and was like, OMG, it's almost like a chase the sun symbol.
It's
Just needs
almost-
another leg in there, you know?
Just to rotate one more, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there because Colin Ryan broke it off.
He's like running around with his leg. I love it so much. Bring it back, sir. That's shoplifting. Okay. But yes, we love Massium's photo edits. It feels weird to even call them photo edits because they just look like these beautiful stylized paintings. We also have, I put this in because I'm proud of it. And I guess it's art,
It's okay. You can submit something to the art segment, Leah.
right?
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just really happy about it, guys. This
She
is
got a tat.
this is my tattoo I designed with Stefari. And this is like, it hasn't healed or anything. This is like 1 day old pic because now it's like peeling and doing its thing. But yeah, you guys, I love it so much with the little purple halo.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Where is it?
It is on like the underside of my arm, and the halo is like almost in like my elbow crease, and then the point goes down
Okay,
to
I
like my
see.
wrist.
Which arm, the right or the left?
The left.
I see. Okay, did it hurt?
Yeah, I'm a total wuss. It hurt really bad. But I didn't cry. I was just like grinding my teeth.
Leia, I'm so jealous. This is so good.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people who didn't play TBC was like, "You're dumb. How are you going to explain that to people?" And I got it, guys. I got it, and I've memorized it.
You live
Yeah.
your fantasy. Like you
First
put
of
that
all-
tattoo on yourself, and you live it. If someone asks you what it is, and you're like, "I participated in this awesome game. We did this and that, this and that, this and this and this and this and this and that." You just tell them your story.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. I can also tell them this is what I've decided because I kind of thought like, what has TBC taught me? And I figured it's to be brave, to question everything, and to fear nothing. And that's what this tattoo stands for.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Stop.
I
Wait.
stand it.
Moving on to the next one.
All right,
We don't have
so
a data cry counter. Let's move on.
We also, so yes, I'm in love with it. And our next artist is someone you will definitely recognize. It's our Fiverr favorite, back again.
I'm freaking screaming.
It's so good. So
It's beautiful.
this is, believe it or not RK, but commissioned by RK as a picture of Kirby's character Crystal for Kirby's
know-
birthday.
You just brought that up, and I just realized there's not an RK piece this week.
I know. There was purple, but there was not an RK piece.
What?
Wow.
I could still feel their spirit in this community segment.
RK says,
kidding.
I'm sorry.
RK says, I'm sorry. Oh, wow.
RK, we love you so
We're
much.
just kidding. We love you, RK. We just love teasing you.
So, yes, this beautiful, gorgeous piece of Kirby's wonderful character, Crystal. The color palette is just so divine.
I love this person's art so much. Every time they make something, it just gets better.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I feel like they understand our world more, maybe through RT drawing it. I have never interacted with this person, but I'm curious to for people that have commissioned them, if like how they are, like when you were contacting them, like if like what kind of questions they asked or whatever.
They're really
especially,
nice.
especially for the first one, the truck team therapy.
I wonder if they started playing the game, how much knowledge they already have from all these commissions. If they would like recognize places like, oh yeah, that's dream therapy.
Okay, RK says that they definitely research the game, so that's good. That I mean, I would hope the artists would research. They would know the drawing. But anyway, so it's just for me. I just love this story of how we've just randomly fell in love with this random Fiverr person, and we've just been buying so much art from them. It's a community. We are funding this person. Like we are helping them out. Let's do it. Let's keep it going. I love it. Dream clap, therapy clap, card clap. Yeah, literally dream therapy card.
Yes. I think I accidentally missed a few credits. So I'm putting them in the chat now. Sorry. Yes, and okay, our very last one. I saved this to the end because it's very interesting and very detailed. We have a song from Drummer Boy, and before you listen, I just had to paste the explanation that they gave so that you can process just what you're hearing. So they said, everything but the piano are samples from the game that I thought would work. Lots of percussion, like the various footsteps on different surfaces for hi-hat sounds, picking up items, throwing things for snares, chucking a humble rock vertically and letting it hit the ground. Sounds surprisingly like a clap. And of course, our stompy boyfriends stumbling around in the house were great for kick drums. And other melodic instruments and basses are also from the game. The long bass sound is from the intro sequence of the game. The short bass is that short bass synth stab that happens when you get noticed. The short plucky synth is when you pick your starting location on the map. And the long dreamy synth pad is a heavily processed and mangled speed trap starting up noise. Okay, so we're going to give this a little bit of a preview now that you know where all the sounds come from. All right, so that is a sample for you guys. It's incredible. It's and Drummer on Bandcamp when it has some art to go with it for people to download, which is incredible and so very nice. So I will link that Bandcamp link also. And they teased us and said, P.S. there might be some Nightmare Fuel synthwave also in the works. Like,
I read that and I got so excited. I really love synthwave. I was gonna drop the F-bomb. I really love synthwave. So I'm really excited for this Nightmare Fuel synthwave. Give it to me, please.
Yes. That was absolutely amazing. And on a side note, Drummer Boy, we should talk on Twitter for the super secret thing on October 25th that I can't talk about. But if you're interested, hit me up. We'll do a little talk. We'll talk. So yeah, what did you guys think about that song?
It was beautiful. You could definitely hear the different instruments, the sounds that they use, and I love the mix as well. It's very well done. I loved it. It was nice. It was completely composed of game sounds. Like a really cool niche of it as well.
I love that so much. I'm genuinely speechless.
Right? I loved seeing everyone in the chat be like, oh, that was like a speed trap, or that was like foam. I heard the rock. That was so cool. All right, friends, and that is the end of our September community segment. Thank you all so much for submitting. Remember that you can submit all month long. You can do artwork, poems, stories, songs, guides, anything TBC related. We want to show you off and all of your hard work.
Absolutely. Please feel free to submit us any of your media works as well. We love songs and stories and music and just about anything TBC related. Nesting dolls, even. Love nesting dolls.
Heck yes, those nesting dolls were great.
Those are beautiful.
And with that,
Yeah. Oh, stick around for the raid at the very end as well, before we have to abscond for our lives, or else we're gonna have another Zanzibar night part 2. I'm out. But
do not promise that, Zayden. No.
No. I was like, no.
My stress level can't handle you promising that right now.
But yeah, it's a great track, and so stick around for the raid at the very end. We're gonna raid someone that's streaming TBC and scare them with your favorite sleeper quote. We'll see you guys at the end of Saturday of the next month, which is actually on Halloween. So it's gonna be really spooky. Just saying.
Spooky.
It's gonna be super spooky. And then again on the 25th, we have a very special, super secret. I guess it's also spooky. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's spooky. Sorry guys, it's spooky month. We
Hold
get
on to
spooky
your
up in
butts.
here.
It's spooky month.
It's flippin' spooky. So, with that, I think that's all the announcements. Follow us on Redacre, at Redacre. Watch for content. We like to repost people's art as well, so you feel free to add us as well. And we're always looking to see people posting things that we can share as well, so you guys can see everyone's beautiful creations of this game that we all love and are inspired by.
And with that, do you hear that outside?
Yeah, I hear that. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm leaving.
Not
Bye.
Pog.